Hello and welcome to Desh Ki Awaz. I am Irfan Sheikh and you're watching News Times India. Today we would be talking about Ram Mandir issue. We'd be talking about Ayodhya dispute. For this last so many days we had been seeing our spiritual guru Shri Ravi Shankar going all around the place and convincing people and talking to people so that the dispute can be solved as early as possible. He has been going to the different parties and trying to talk to them so that this dispute is solved once for and all, so that at least politics is not done in the name of Ram Temple. I'd be talking to you guys and giving you three names, and would be sharing these three names which are really very important. One is Justice Jagdish Singh Keher, the second is Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, and the third is Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul. All these learned judges have been saying earlier that this particular dispute could have been solved outside the court, and Justice Keher went to the extent of talking to the people, and he has also said it in the media that if required he can be a third party and amicably solve this issue. Here one thing is very important: the day we got independence. The day we got independence was 15th of August 1947, and if you turn the pages of history you will find that this particular date was a Friday. So any person, any Indian who really loves his country will never say that a Friday is a Black Friday, because the day when we got independence from the British regime, it was the most important day, and even today it's the most important day for any Indian who loves his country. One thing definitely I would like to share with you guys, it's a very interesting fact that the Grammy Award winner, Mr. A.R.Rehman, previously he was known as Dilip Kumar, and he converted himself into Islam. He accepted this religion, and it's very interesting to know that his mother and father were Hindus, and the name of his father is Shekhar and the name of his beloved mother is Kasturi. And it is A.R.Rehman who tried to say, or who has been talking to the media, and he said that if we hate a particular community, it would be really impractical, it would be really very impossible to meet so many good people who were there in that particular community. So he said that once we cross the barrier of religion, there's n number of opportunities who come to a people. And he has very rightly said, because if we correlate this particular incident with a legend in the film industry in Bollywood, like we all know who Mr. Amitabh Bacchan is. He is one of the most dynamic Bollywood actor, and even he praises, and even he says that he has learned many acting skills from Dilip Kumar. And let me mention that Mr. Dilip Kumar was earlier known as Mr. Yusuf Khan. So the day he decided to convert himself from Yusuf Khan to Dilip Kumar, you see how powerful and how famous he became as an actor in the film industry. So therefore it's really very important when we talk about the Ram Janambhoomi issue or the Babri issue. And I have already mentioned about the way we feel that Friday was so important for all of us, those who really love our country. Similarly, when Mr. Shri Ravi Shankar, the spiritual guru, has been walking all around trying to convince people that let us solve this issue as soon as possible. This gentleman would be going to the RSS chief, Mr. Bhagwat, and there also he will be trying to gain his confidence so that both the communities talk and solve this issue as soon as possible. Here definitely I would like to mention another thing, that when we talk about namaz, it's really very important. When we talk about masjid, it's really very important that the Muslims in that particular area go to that masjid and they perform their prayers. But it is found, it's really sad that there are almost 30 to 35 crore Muslims in this country, and according to the survey we have found that there is just 4 to 5% who are namazi, who performs their namaz 5 times a day. So it's really very important to see within ourselves. When we say that we are Muslim or it's Musalman, so it's Musalsal Iman, which is like being truthful and being adhered to the faith. And I really don't think India, in this particular country, where there have been so many people who have been trying to invade our country. Alexander the Great tried, but he never succeeded. So I believe the only thing that can unite this particular country and we can be more powerful is basically the unity of the Hindus and Muslims of this country, so that we can powerfully strong against all the vices around the world, and we can emerge as a really developing country with the whole concept of digital India and with the whole concept of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And I believe this particular era where we find so many leaders who are with the positive thinking, who all are walking with the positive thoughts, and most of the time we have been talking on issues that really help the growth and progress of the country, trying to avoid whatever we say, trying to avoid the politics part of any damn thing. Thank you so much for watching News Times India.